Hello everyone, I'm phoenixtremayne, and today I'm going to give you a daily recap of Days of Our Lives from Monday, May the 10th. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe so that you can be one of the first people to hit that bell button when you subscribe, so you can be one of the first persons to see all of the things I got going on this channel, including the coming and going video that I'm about to drop, all of the spoilers and daily recaps and weekly breakdowns and things like that. You want you want to know when that happens first, so go on ahead and become a subscriber. See, I had brain freeze. You go ahead and become a subscriber, and if you want to go the extra mile, you become a member, where you get even more early access to videos, as well as some videos I'm just doing for members, like the new cooking videos I'm doing. So go ahead and give that membership a try. Also, you can try it for a month. If you like it, go ahead and keep it. Now we're going to talk about Days of Our Lives for Monday, May the 10th, where Claire goes off on Chanel, who is defended by Allie. And I noticed something, because Allie goes, Trip leaves, so Allie goes to go catch Trip to let her know she's not bi. She's only into men. She's strictly, I'm trying to, I don't want to, I don't, D word. So, but y'all know the little saying, some of y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's like a little thing that people say. And so she kisses Trip, and Chanel even sees her kissing Trip, and she's fine with it. She was like, "Do you guys?" And Claire don't have a man. Claire is always in Chanel's grill. Chanel has revealed that is going to reveal to Lonnie either today or tomorrow that she's bi, and I'm starting to think that her love interest might actually be Claire, not Allie, since Allie has declared, "Hey, I'm only into men. You know, kiss was okay, but let's not do that again." And I'm really thinking, because when he shows, usually before people become a couple in a soap opera, they hate each other, they argue all the time, and then something happens, and next thing you know, they're kissing or doing it, or like, "Oh wow, what happened to that?" They get in a motorcycle accident with a former serial, you know what? And next thing you're in the bed, trapped. Y'all get to know each other, and before you know it, you're like a super couple in a soap opera. So I'm starting to suspect that the reason why they haven't paired Claire with anyone new after Charlie, because Ron already said Sierra's coming back. He's not pairing Claire up with Ben, that Claire and Ben are just going to be friends. So where does that leave Claire? I'm starting to think that her and Chanel are going to be a thing. We'll see if that pans out or if it goes in another direction, because there's also a spoiler that says that Chanel catches Eli in a moment or whatever. So I think since she's living there, she it might be a thing where Eli and Chanel have an affair. So being that Chanel is bi, it could literally go either way. Claire, Eli. And then she'll find out that Lonnie's her sister, and it'll get even messier. If that's the way they go. So yeah, that was Allie tripping and Claire and Chanel's little storyline yesterday. Lonnie tries to warn Abe that Paulina is coming back. It may not come back. So he calls her and she says, "Oh yeah, I'm coming back." And she gets an update and she's happy Chanel's living with Lonnie. And then when she gets off the phone, she's like, "Oh, well, I know this wasn't the plan. Abe's not going to like this. But I can't go back now." So, so it looks like Paulina's about to betray Abe. So their relationship may not, work out too well. And also, she had made all these plans about diversity in Salem, and a lot was like, "Well, let's see if they actually make Salem diverse." But now that she has like a secret plan about what she really wants to do, I don't think we're getting that diverse town square anymore. Gabby slaps Jake when he tries to kiss her. He brings her a 3 olive martini to apologize. She invites him to her room while she's in her little nightie. And they sort of have a heart-to-heart. And we do know they're going to sleep together this week. So they're just moving more and more into that direction of eventually sleeping together. Then we have Chloe realizing that Sammy was staying, pretending to be Dr. Dunn. She accuses them both of lying. She tells Lucas to stay away from her. Before Lucas can tell her the truth, she finds out about Brady's accident, and she doesn't want anything to do with any of them. Kristen calls Sammy and finds out that Brady's the one that she hit. So then, of course, Kristen comes dressed as Kate. Lucas and Sammy both notice that something is not right with Kate. And as Kristen as Kate looks into Brady's room with Chloe by his side, Brady says in his little state, he's still out of it, that Kristen isn't Kristen, with Kristen looking on as Kate. And that was how the episode ended yesterday. We know later on this week, Kristen's going to kidnap Lucas and Sammy. So they are going to figure out that Kristen is pretending to be Kate. And also, we saw, I don't think I mentioned the whole thing that happened with Kate. So Kate was in the back seat. She woke up and she tried to choke out Kristen, which is how she ended up getting in an accident with Brady, running Brady off the road. And Kristen manages to stab her with a syringe, but Kate doesn't immediately go out. She has enough consciousness to open up the door and roll out of the car. Kristen goes looking for her, can't find her. I don't know how Kristen can't find Kate since she's drugged up and just crawling across the grass. She should have been able to find her easily. Just take your phone and put the flashlight on and listen for any ruffling through the woods. She should have found Kate easily, but Kate's going to find on Friday. Kate is going to find Jake and Gabby in bed together, and they're going to have to take her to the hospital. So all of that stuff is coming up. Now, as we speak, Days of Our Lives is on. I'm about to start watching Tuesday's episode, but I wanted to get the Monday Daily Recap out to you. And I'm excited because Ava and Rafe are about to go on their date. And I love new Ava. I absolutely, positively love Tamara Braun. I didn't like her last stint as Ava because she had her obsession with Steve, who you knew was going to be with Kayla. So it was like watching a crash in slow motion. It's going to happen. You can't stop it. And eventually Ava would do something to make her have to leave the show. And it was Joey smothering her. But now we have new Ava's reborn. Ava she's nicer. She's no longer in the mob. She has genuine feelings for Rafe. And Rafe has genuine feelings for her. He kissed her. So this is a situation now where we have Ava, and a lot of fans like her more now, is actually with the man who's interested in her. Wow. Now, of course, I've already seen some spoilers that Nicole's hating on Ava and Rafe's date. But this is spoilers for later on. Once Nicole has her affair with Xander, she's going to confide in Ava about her affair. How can Nicole want Rafe and confides in Ava, who I know they're supposed to be best friends now, but confides in Ava that she had an affair on her husband? I think if Ava had to confide in anyone, I think she would have done better confiding in somebody like Allie who wouldn't snitch. So, yeah. But that's it for the Days of Our Lives daily recap. I'm going to edit all of these. I've done all 4: General Hospital, General Rescue, Bold and Beautiful, and Days of Our Lives. And hopefully you enjoy all these daily recaps. We can know about the stories in the comment section. And I will see you in the next video.